Hey, John Kavakis here with another edition of My Take, and I got a brand new model introduction again for you. This is out of Automodello's 143rd line of 143rd resin models, and it's a 1940-1941 Checker Model A taxi. Now, let me give you a little background on where these Checkers came from. A 19-year-old immigrant got off the boat in New York City in 1913. He was so poor, he had to borrow the $25 immigration fee it took to register and enter the city. But he was also very industrious, and he was a businessman, and he was so successful that by the early 20s, he was able to loan $15,000 to a guy who owned an automobile factory. Now, that guy defaulted on his loan, and Morris Martin, our immigrant friend, became the owner of an automobile factory. Now, he combined his new car company with some of his business acumen and some of the clients that he had developed over the years, and he formed the Checker Cab Company. Now, Checker started making cabs in 1922 with the Model C. The C went through a series of developments. It kept on getting better, kept on getting more reliable. In 1929, they produced an all-new model called the Model K. It was kind of radical for its time. It was kind of stylish for its time, and it was very successful. In 1939, Checker produced the Model A. And it was so innovative, it was so highly developed that they used the same platform for all the Checker cars that were made through 1982 when they made their last Checker car. Now the body's changed, but the platform remained the same. So style was the main traction in 1939, 1940, 1941, but it wasn't the only thing. A little bit of Art Deco in there. It had a removable roof section in the back for sunny days. It was not only stylish, though, it was comfortable. It was roomy. It was a great taxi cab. So Automodello and their 143rd line has given us this taxi in two different liveries. We have the New York City livery and we have the Chicago Kalamazoo livery. Now, the Chicago Kalamazoo livery is in green, shades of green. The New York City is what we have right in front of us here, green and yellow. It's a beautiful little model. And both of them have the removable roof section in the back. And so we're going to take a look at the New York taxi here. Let me get it out of the box. We've got a few working parts here, but we'll get it out of here and put it on the turntable and take a look at it. Now, this is a pre-production prototype, so some of the details may be different, but from the pictures I've seen of production cars, it's a pretty faithful rendition of what the model is going to look like. And the first thing that we want to take a look at is an extreme level of detail. There's some two-toning here. The colors are very neatly separated, well done. The glass is clear. You can see into the interior pretty easily, even though the windows are up. I kind of like that. You can see clearly into the interior from the back when you remove that removable roof section. The sunroof is there. Around front, the detail on the front is really incredible. The detail work on the grille, there's dimensionality there. The bumper with the call-outs on it is fantastic. The lensing is very well done, and the badging, again, the further we go down the path in 143rd, the better we see the badging and the details that are almost need a microscope or at least a magnifying glass to appreciate the detail in the badging. But the little details on this are what really set it apart. The cab light on the top, the accoutrements on either side, the door handles properly positioned, properly chromed, the insignia on the side, even the little vent work on the side of the engine bays is really delicately done. It's just a fantastic looking detail on this. And you got the luggage rack in the rack. Again, the badging very minute. The lensing in the back for the taillights, and it's all fantastic. The wheels are really well replicated. They've got the dog dish wheel covers. It's a fantastic looking model. I really like it. I like the idea of the removable roof panel. Automodello has gone the extra step to give us that and show us that detail. It's unique amongst taxi cabs. So if you're looking for a taxi livery, this is a fantastic car. Let's go to the 5-star rating and see what we got here. So for fidelity, I'm going to give this a 5. It's beautiful. The calipers work out. It's beautifully scaled at 1/43rd. For trim, lensing, and badging, a 5. For the color, I'm going to give it a 5. For interior detail, it's kind of hard to see in there, but they've done a really good job with the dash. The seat texture, everything in there is really beautiful. I'm going to give that a 5. Wheels and tires, I'm going to go with a 4. I think the wheel covers could use just a little bit more detail, but this is a very, very minor complaint because sitting in hand, the wheel covers look fantastic. So the value at $119, if you buy it directly from Automodello, I think is a 5. This is a slapdash home run. Now you'll see it on eBay for considerably more, but you can get it direct from Automodello for $119. But here's a secret that not everybody knows. If you go to automodello.com, their website, and sign up for their email newsletter, you'll get an automatic $25 off. So you can buy this for $119, less $25. They'll give you a code for that. And the great thing about that is anybody can do it. You don't have to be a member of a club to be able to get that discount. So the total 5-star rating for this New York City taxi cab checker 1940-1941 Model A comes to 29 out of 30. That's a pretty good rating. Hey, thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate you spending some time with me. I've got more stuff coming, and we've got a lot of exciting news coming down the pike. I hope you'll be able to hit the like button down there on the bottom. I hope you'll become a subscriber. I look forward to talking to you again soon.